Right, here it is, April 27, 2023. I'm down at the Civic Center again today on a Thursday, and as I'm just arriving down here, more or less, I can see they're starting to load in for the equipment setup for the Jazz Festival, which will take place on Saturday and Sunday. So getting the early part of their setup going here. They've got their truck in back over here, getting that worked up. So unloading the truck, so early setup beginning, probably for the trusses and all the basic infrastructure that'll hold the lighting and sound systems and all of that. They're getting set up now. So today I'm just going to go around and shoot a little bit here and there, but I'm taking a chance just to see what they're doing here, and I'll come back to this in a little bit, but I'm going to move around to some other spots here and see what's going on this morning here. Time now is 9:10 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. Alrighty. Alright, I've walked down behind City Hall now over to the East Bowl. I'm going to shoot some footage here. Gimbal is starting to act up today, so I'm not sure. Just be a little more pain about to shoot anything. So here I am shooting over the fence, looking at the phone. See, they're working down here around the canopy, maybe doing landscaping, I think. So got some stuff going on down here, moving this along towards completion. I see better up here, I think. So you can see they're working over here behind the canopy. Working on up there. I'm not going to shoot too much down here because there's not too much to shoot. You kind of walk over here. They got this gate open. Shoot inside this gate here. See a little bit of what they're doing. See, they're continuing with their landscaping all back down through here. And they're working up here behind the canopy, getting that fixed up. So this will be a large landscaped area here behind the canopy. Desert landscaping. And you look back up, across the way up to the hill where the swing set is up there on the what they call the perch above the East Bowl area. So this gives a good idea of what the what it looks like down here behind the East Bowl stage. So I'm going to cut this short here. I'm just shooting a little bit everywhere today. This is kind of an impromptu trip. Wasn't thinking I was going to come down here, but got up and decided to come on down. So this is what we got. Here I am on my iPhone 77mm lens, shooting back towards the canopy now where they're hauling in their setup equipment, starting to do their basic setup of trusses and sound system probably today. Get some of the heavy duty basic stuff out of the way and start doing their running their cables and stuff tomorrow maybe. And it starts at noon on Friday. They need to be ready by Friday or Saturday morning. It starts at the first concert, I believe, is at 1 p.m. or 2 p.m. on Saturday morning, and then it runs till about 10 p.m. So they really need to be ready by Friday evening, more or less, and then do some tweaking Saturday morning maybe. But I'm sure they're going to push on today and get all of the sort of heavy duty stuff set up today maybe, and get the sound systems going, tweaking tomorrow on sound and lighting, and if they're doing audio visual, which they probably will be, have some screens set up and whatnot. We will see, but this is just the beginning of the Jazz Festival set up here today. So this will tie the area up for the next 3 days, probably for sure. Maybe even into to Monday to some degree if they go all the way till 10 o'clock Sunday night. I don't know if they'll tear down then on Sunday night. They might tear down Sunday night or come in early Monday morning and do it. Alrighty, let me stop this here. Here's a bit of a wider angle view of the canopy in the setup area, so just shooting a little bit of this, experimenting a little bit today also. So this will be a little bit of a toss-off video today. Just see what's going on down here for the preparation of probably one of the bigger events of the year. 2-day jazz festival, Scottsdale Jazz Festival. Alrighty, let me cut this short, and then I'm going to move on around a little bit and see what else is going on down here today. Alright. Here it is, 10:17 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. I'm down here on the back side of the canopy, or the west side more or less, as I'm watching them do their setup out here for the Jazz Festival. They're discussing various technical problems right now, and at the same time I'm doing a time lapse here with my Zhiyun 5 and iPhone 13 Pro Max, and I'm filming this on the iPhone 11 Pro Max using the Beastcam app. So just see how this works out. Just doing a little bit experimental stuff here today. Started using the Beastcam app because it has much more capability and able to lock stuff in as compared to the built-in iPhone Apple app. So just shooting a little bit here, and I won't shoot too much of this. This will just be added in after the time lapse. So let me stop this here, and then I'm going to move around and do some other stuff and see what's going on in general around the place. All right. All right, now I'm back to my 30 frames per second recording. I'm going to record just a little bit more of them doing their setup down here. and then I'll bag this and move on to some other stuff. So this is just the beginning of the Jazz Festival setup today. They started at 9 a.m. when the truck came in and they started unloading. Now it's 10:24 a.m. Mountain Standard Time, and they're working on getting their trusses set up, the basic infrastructure that will hold lighting and sound systems for the upcoming series of concerts that will take place Saturday the 29th and Sunday the 30th. So I'm not sure how interesting this will be. I don't know if I said this, but I'm also shooting with my most wide-angle lens, which I think is a 13 millimeter lens, I believe, as opposed to the sort of middle lens, which is 26, and then the telephoto, which is 77, if I'm remembering correctly. So this is just more of me documenting the whole progressive act of the Civic Center being renovated and then being put to use in new ways with the new 360-degree canopy and all. And this is an example of probably one of the first really big events down here that I would say, the two-day Jazz Festival. There's been some other stuff. There was a car show right off the bat, but I think this will be sort of the biggest public event. There was the gala thing, but I think this will top the gala. Alright, I'm going to call this good here in just about another 10 seconds and move on and see what else I can see to shoot down here today before heading back home and getting everything wrapped up. Right, here I am. I walked down to the West Paseo. I don't really see much of anything else worth filming today. So I'm going to cut this short here, pack up, and head back home, I think. Be my goal. The museum's open. People visiting that. So this is just sort of a finish off the day ending here. I'm going to spend a lot of time on this. Another shot of the founding couple of Scottsdale, Winfield Scott and his wife Helen, and I think the mule is named Old Maud, I believe. So we got them in the picture here with the yearlings a little bit farther up the way. So let me finish this off for the day, then I'm going to head back home and get this all fixed up for posting. Alrighty.